right, welcome to On 2 Feet, again coming to you from my garage. It's been a little bit of a while since I've posted some new content, particularly related to my adventures on two wheels. And as you can see, you know, the Himalayan is still up for winter storage. We've had quite a bit of snow here. We got over 26 inches last week, but it's melting fast and the forecast looks promising. So I imagine I'll be able to start getting out on it probably within the next month or so. And in the meantime, I've been ordering some new accessories, slowly building my toolkit and my various, camping and long distance adventuring supplies together so that this summer when I go up to Colorado and such, I'll have everything I need for those adventures. So, but with all that said, I do have some related On 2 Wheels news for you all. So shifting gears, pun intended there, I have been using a bicycle for commuting since I moved here, and for several years before that I bought from a good friend of mine up in Vermont back in 2015. You can see it over here. It's kind of tucked away behind this garbage can, but it's a 2005 REI Novara, nothing special, but it's a great little commuter bike. I've been just tooling around on it. I even did a 100-mile ride on it once. So it can hold its own, but it's definitely not the best bike. It's also not quite fitted right for me. It's a little too small. But that's the bike I've been getting around on. And I keep telling myself, oh, one day I'm going to actually buy a nice bike, but I'll get to it whenever. Well, short story here is that I got to it. I decided finally to pull the trigger on a new bike after a lot of research. For the longest time, I was really hoping to get a bike called the Space Horse by a company called All City. It's just kind of nice all-around bike, touring, gravel, road, you name it. But they are impossible to get right now. They're just back ordered for months. And I also wasn't a big fan of the new color schemes for the new year. So I kind of just got, not super excited about it and lost interest. But I stumbled across a different bike that really kind of piqued my interest. Something that can handle all the gravel roads around here, something that can do great on the road as well, and something that I could also use as just my daily commuter once things go back to normal and I actually go into my office every day. And so what I decided on, was a new bike by Specialized. So this is the Specialized Diverge. I spent a lot of time figuring out exactly what model I wanted. There's like 20 different models ranging from a base aluminum model up to like a super pro carbon model that's like $10,000. And what I decided was to kind of go towards the higher end of the aluminum line. That way I get all the better like parts on the bike for a slightly, for a lower price. Whereas if I were to do the same thing with a carbon model, it would be way more expensive. Or if I tried to bring the price down on the carbon model, I would get a carbon bike, but with kind of not so great parts. So I decided to step up the aluminum and kind of pick the middle of the line bike in their Diverge line. And I'm really stoked about it. I'm really happy about it. Of course, there's still a lot of snow outside, so I haven't been able to get out on a whole lot of rides yet. I only just got this last weekend, but I've got an appointment to go get fitted all properly for it. I'm gonna get some clip-in pedals, make sure everything is set right for me, get a couple of, bottle cages, little things like that. But I'm really excited to start taking some adventures on this bike. It's meant for like gravel roads, almost like a mountain bike. I mean, it's kind of built with the geometry of a mountain bike, and it even has what's called the Future Shock. So in the front fork here, there's some suspension. There's actually a spring system built into the front suspension. So it's really nice. There's there's a little bit of like suspension play in the front. So yeah, just a really great bike for around here, since there's so many gravel and dirt trails around here that I can like rip it up on this thing. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. That mountain bike video I posted a while back, that wasn't my mountain bike. That I rented that for like $30 in town, just to see, how it would handle. I was kind of thinking about maybe getting a mountain bike instead. But normally I do those trails on that crappy REI bike, which just does not handle well. So I'm really excited that I've got a bike that can kind of like split the difference, really handle the gravel trails. I could take it over to Tuthill to that loop, that Soldier's Loop, but I could also take it for a 100-mile ride on the highways if I wanted to. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm gonna hopefully post a lot of new adventures and content on the bike, as well as the Himalayan, as well as on 2 feet. Just trying to like mix it up and really just get out there and enjoy this beautiful place and all the great trails around. So that's the news. Let's hope the snow melts fast and yeah, just have fun out there, keep adventuring, take care, and of course, be safe.